Hello BTS lovers! On a tranquil evening in June 2025, Seoul's entertainment world caught fire when Taehyung, a global icon and artistic visionary, was spotted at a piano recital alongside the legendary director Park Chan-wook, the genius behind Old Boy, The Handmaiden and Decision to Leave. This wasn't a fleeting moment. It was a thunderbolt, a quiet signal of a cinematic revolution that has fans, critics and industry titans buzzing with anticipation. Buckle up as we dive into this electrifying encounter, trace Taehyung's path to becoming a screen legend, and uncover why the world is poised to bow to actor Kim Taehyung. Picture a hushed Seoul evening, the delicate notes of Jo Sung-jin's piano cascading through a recital hall, where art and elegance intertwine like a perfectly crafted film scene. Amid the audience, two figures stood as luminaries: Park Chan-wook, the maestro of cinematic storytelling, and Kim Taehyung, BTS enigmatic star, exuding effortless charisma in a tailored blazer, his eyes shimmering with a quiet, burning intensity. Their presence together, captured in fleeting fan photos and blasted across X with hashtags like #Taehyung Spark Chan-wook, sent shockwaves through the fandom. As reported by Soompi, this was no mere coincidence. Park, whose every public move is a calculated brushstroke, and Taehyung, whose every step is watched by millions, ignited whispers of a collaboration that could reshape the landscape of Korean cinema and beyond. For ARMY, this moment was a clarion call, a proclamation etched in starlight. Taehyung, fresh from his military discharge on June 10, 2025, after serving in the Elite Special Duty Team (SDT) in Chuncheon, has long been destined for the silver screen. His haunting, soulful gaze in BTS Wings short films, and his commanding presence in the 2016 drama Warang hinted at a talent too vast to be confined to music alone. Park Chan-wook, whose films plunge into the depths of the psychological, the tragic and the surreal, is the perfect alchemist to transform Taehyung's raw potential into cinematic gold. Ex-users like @vstarlight7 erupted with fervor, tweeting, "Taehyung with Park Chan-wook? This is the film we've been manifesting since forever." The hype is electric, undeniable. Actor Kim Taehyung isn't just stepping into the spotlight, he's poised to set it ablaze. To declare that Taehyung belongs on the big screen is to state the obvious, like saying the moon belongs in the night sky or the ocean belongs to the tides. Undeniable, eternal, and woven into the fabric of existence. Since BTS' explosive debut in 2013, Kim Taehyung, known to the world as V, has captivated hearts with his deep, velvety voice, magnetic charisma, and that iconic boxy smile that could melt glaciers. Yet it's his unparalleled gift for feeling, for conveying tidal waves of emotion with a single piercing glance, that anoints him a cinematic prodigy, a storyteller born to transcend mediums. His self-composed songs like Stigma, Scenery, and Blue and Gray are far more than music. They're cinematic monologues, raw and haunting, painting vivid scenes of longing, loss, and redemption. Released on SoundCloud or woven into BTS albums, these tracks reveal a soul who lives and breathes storytelling, a quality that translates seamlessly into the language of film. Stigma's anguished vocals conjure a noir-like atmosphere of guilt and shadows. Scenery's gentle melancholy feels like a faded memory from a Wong Kar-wai film. Blue and Gray's introspective depth mirrors a character grappling with existential despair. These aren't just songs, they're scripts waiting to be visualized on the silver screen. Taehyung's early ventures into acting were sparks of brilliance that lit the fuse for his cinematic destiny. In BTS Wings short films, he embodied a tormented soul wrestling with guilt, rage, and redemption, his expressive eyes pulling viewers into his inner world without a single word. Each frame felt like a scene from a prestige drama, his silence louder than any dialogue. His role as Han-sung in Warang 2016, though brief, was a revelation. His screen presence so magnetic that even viewers unfamiliar with BTS scoured the internet, asking, "Who is that actor with the soulful eyes?" His cameo in Seojin's further showcased his natural charm, blending humor, warmth, and effortless charisma in a way that felt like he'd been acting for decades. Taehyung doesn't merely act. He becomes, absorbing every nuance of a character's soul, living their pain, their love, their silence. As @Taecinematic tweeted, "Taehyung's eyes weave stories that words could never touch." Park Chan-wook saw that spark, and soon the world will witness its fire. Park Chan-wook is no ordinary director. He's a poet, a sculptor of the screen, crafting universes where shadows dance with beauty and complexity unravels the human psyche. His films, from the visceral, gut-wrenching Oldboy to the intricate, mesmerizing The Handmaiden, are puzzles that demand actors who can bare their souls, who can navigate the razor's edge between tragedy and surrealism. Park's uncanny ability to unearth hidden depths in performers, think Choi Min-sik's raw, animalistic ferocity in Oldboy or Kim Min-hee's layered, luminous elegance in The Handmaiden, positions him as the ideal mentor to shape Taehyung's cinematic ascent. Their sighting at the piano recital, as reported by Korea Herald, was no fluke. Park's public appearances are deliberate, his collaborators chosen with the precision of a master craftsman. This moment whispers of a creative alchemy, a spark that could ignite a cinematic masterpiece destined to echo through history. Envision Kim Taehyung in a Park Chan-wook film, and the possibilities are intoxicating. Picture him as a brooding anti-hero in a neo-noir thriller, his calm exterior a fragile mask concealing a storm of suppressed agony, his low haunted voice delivering lines that linger like cigarette smoke. Or imagine him as a tragic romantic lead in a psychological drama, his eyes brimming with unspoken love, each glance a dagger to the audience's heart. Perhaps he's a mysterious figure in a surreal Parkian mystery, his silence louder than screams, his presence shifting the very atmosphere of the frame. Park's textured, surreal worlds align perfectly with Taehyung's inner landscape, a soul rich with emotion, enigma, and uncharted depth. Fans on X, like at ARMY Film Club, have already unleashed their creativity, sharing fan-made posters of Taehyung in a rain-soaked alley, caption V in Park's next thriller, Oscar-bound. The potential is seismic. A film debuting at Cannes or Venice, critics hailing Taehyung's haunting, transformative performance, and Oscar whispers growing into a roar. This isn't just a movie, it's a cultural earthquake, a moment where cinema itself bends to Taehyung's will. Taehyung's journey to this pivotal moment is a tapestry woven with heart, resilience, and boundless creativity. Born in Daegu, a quiet city far from Seoul's glitz, he joined BTS as a wide-eyed teenager, bringing soulful vocals and raw passion to anthems like Blood, Sweat, and Tears and DNA. His solo work, from the sultry, jazz-infused Singularity to the introspective R&B masterpiece Layover, 2023, showcased his versatility, earning global acclaim and chart-topping success. Tracks like Sweet Night, crafted for the drama 81 class, became anthems of love and longing, while Winter Bear, self-directed and filmed, revealed his cinematic eye. His philanthropy, funding art exhibitions, supporting charities for underprivileged youth, and championing cultural preservation, reflects a generous spirit that endears him to millions. His photography, shared on Instagram, is nothing short of museum-worthy, capturing light, shadow, and emotion with a poet's precision, each frame a story untold. But it's his love for cinema that has always burned brightest. Taehyung has long cited directors like Wong Kar-wai, known for In the Mood for Love, and Park Chan-wook as his inspirations, sharing his admiration in interviews, Weverse posts, and even casual chats on Bon Voyage. Pre-enlistment, he made quiet pilgrimages to art galleries and film sets, as reported by Dispatch, immersing himself in the world of storytelling. During his 18-month SDT service, marked by grueling training and leadership, he found solace in classic films, watching masterpieces like Chungking Express and Parasite in his downtime, analyzing performances and camera work, as military insiders shared on X. His discharge speech on June 10, 2025, delivered via Weverse, was a poignant vow. "I've grown stronger, and I'm ready to tell new stories that touch your hearts." The recital sighting with Park Chan-wook feels like the opening frame of that story, a bold, breathtaking leap from the stage to the silver screen, where Taehyung's destiny awaits. The fandom is ablaze, and it's a glorious, chaotic symphony of love and anticipation. Hashtags like #TaehyungActor, #Tae with Park Chan-wook, and #Kim Taehyung Cinema have taken X by storm, trending worldwide with millions of posts. Ep's Film Dreams tweet, "Taehyung's Hollywood takeover starts now," racked up millions of likes, while Ep Goldenera's Manifesting Tae in a Park thriller captures ARMY's collective prayer. Fans are unleashing their creativity, crafting concept posters that envision Taehyung as a noir detective, a Joseon-era scholar, or a futuristic rebel, each image a testament to his versatility. Fan-made edits, BTS performance clips spliced with dramatic orchestral scores, go viral, styled like Hollywood trailers, complete with taglines like Kim Taehyung, the face of a new era. Media outlets from Variety to Naver are fueling the inferno with headlines like BTS V and Park Chan-wook, cinema's next power duo? And is Kim Taehyung Korea's next global screen icon? Armies are orchestrating global watch parties, streaming layover, FRINDS, and Sweet Night to celebrate, while charity drives in Taehyung's name raise thousands for film education programs, honoring his passion for art. The excitement transcends borders, uniting fans from Seoul to Sao Paulo, Paris to New York, in a global chant. Taehyung, the screen is yours. Fan clubs in Tokyo are hosting Hwarang screenings, while London armies plan flash mobs chanting, V for victory. This isn't just news, it's a cultural tsunami, a seismic collision of music, cinema, and fandom that's rewriting the rules of stardom. As at Aramwa Global V posted, Taehyung's not just entering acting, he's redefining what it means to be a star. The recital sighting was the match that lit the fuse, and now the world is burning with anticipation. Unlike many idols who pivot to acting as a fame extension, Taehyung's passion for the craft is pure, untainted by ambition. His Bon Voyage conversations and Weverse posts reveal a cinema scholar, dissecting films like In the Mood for Love or Oldboy with the fervor of a student. His discipline, forged by BTS' relentless schedules and the rigor of his SDT service, equips him to tackle the most demanding roles. Picture Taehyung in a gritty neo-noir, his voice a low, haunted whisper, navigating a city of shadows and betrayal. Or imagine him in a period drama set in Korea's forgotten Joseon eras, his elegance and gravitas breathing life into a warrior poet torn by duty and love. Perhaps he's the centerpiece of a Park Chan-wook psychological mystery, his silence a scream, his every movement shifting the narrative like a chess grandmaster. Directors worldwide will clamor for him, with streaming giants like Netflix, Apple TV Plus, and HBO crafting bespoke series to harness his star power. Contracts with 7- and 8-figure sums are inevitable, yet Taehyung's humility, evident in tearful Weverse letters like Army, You're My Everything, will keep him grounded, and just a handful of roles. Taehyung could surpass Asia's top actors, then claim the global stage, his massive fanbase ensuring box office dominance. But it's his artistry, not his fame, that will endure. He's not chasing trends. He's building a legacy that will outlive the spotlight. As at Taefilm King tweeted, Taehyung isn't just an actor, he's a storyteller whose tales will echo for eternity. His potential to write or direct films, given his visual acuity and emotional depth, adds a tantalizing layer. Imagine a Taehyung-directed drama, its frames as poetic as his Instagram photography, its narrative as soul-stirring as scenery. Acting isn't a side hustle for Taehyung. It's the calling of his soul, a new canvas for his boundless creativity. Park Chan-wook's films are intricate tapestries of tragedy, surrealism, and human complexity, demanding actors who can navigate emotional abysses with grace and power. Taehyung, with his ability to convey suppressed pain or shatter in silence, is tailor-made for Park's vision. Their recital moment, as reported by Soompi, suggests more than a casual friendship. It hints at a shared artistic vision, a synergy that could redefine cinema. Park's track record of elevating performers, like Song Kang-ho's raw intensity in Joint Security Area or Kim Ok-vin's ferocious vulnerability and thirst, bodes well for Taehyung's breakout. A Park-Taehyung collaboration, a psychological thriller perhaps with a twisted narrative and morally ambiguous characters, could storm the Cannes Film Festival, its haunting visuals and Taehyung's sublime, revelatory performance igniting Oscar buzz. Critics might write, Kim Taehyung redefined screen charisma with a performance that lingers like a fever dream, as at Film Critic V predicted on X. This project could not only elevate Taehyung to global stardom, but also cement Korean cinema's place as a powerhouse on the world stage, proving that idols can transcend their origins to become cinematic titans. Taehyung's talents spill far beyond the realm of acting, painting him as a true Renaissance artist. His photography, showcased in fan-curated galleries in Seoul and Tokyo, captures raw, unfiltered beauty, moments of fleeting light, shadows cast by forgotten objects, or the quiet melancholy of a rainy afternoon. His fashion sense, a blend of avant-garde and timeless elegance, has turned heads at Paris Fashion Week, earning him titles like Vogue's New Muse. His music videos like Scenery and Winter Bear are cinematic masterpieces in miniature, weaving mood, narrative, and visual poetry into short-form art that lingers in the heart. This multidimensional mind positions Taehyung not just as an actor but as an auteur, a creator capable of crafting works that endure across generations. His emotional intelligence, evident in Weverse letters like "Army, you're my muse, my reason to create," fuels his authenticity, ensuring every role, every frame, every note he sings or writes resonates with truth. As at Taevisionary tweeted, Taehyung won't just star in films, he'll write them, direct them, breathe life into them. Imagine a future where Taehyung helms his own film, a deeply personal project exploring themes of love, loss, and identity, its visuals as evocative as his photography, its story as soulful as Blue and Gray. This isn't a pipe dream. It's the natural evolution of an artist whose creativity knows no bounds. Army, the heartbeat of BTS, is more than a fandom. It's a global force, a community that amplifies Taehyung's every move with love and fervor. The recital sighting unleashed a tidal wave of creativity and activism. Fan artists on X, like at VArtDreamer, share sketches of Taehyung in imagined roles: a samurai in a historical epic, a detective in a futuristic dystopia, each drawing a love letter to his potential. Fan editors craft trailers, splicing Taehyung's wings clips with Park Chan-wook's signature moody aesthetics, complete with thundering soundtracks and cryptic taglines like, "One look changes everything." These creations, viewed millions of times, keep the hype alive, turning Taehyung's cinematic dream into a shared global vision. Beyond art, Army's activism is awe-inspiring. Charity drives in Taehyung's name have raised tens of thousands for film schools and arts programs, echoing his pre-enlistment support for cultural initiatives. In Seoul, fans organized Warring rewatch events at local cinemas, while in Manila, Army's hosted outdoor screenings of BTS Love Yourself concerts, dedicating the proceeds to youth arts education. In Brazil, fan clubs trended #TaehyungCinema with live X spaces, where thousands discussed his acting potential, sharing stories of how his music and presence changed their lives. This global movement, as at ARMY Unity tweeted, is proof that Taehyung's art inspires us to create, to give, to dream bigger. Army isn't just supporting Taehyung's cinematic rise, they're co-authoring it, ensuring his story resonates across continents. Taehyung's potential collaboration with Park Chan-wook isn't just a personal milestone. It's a paradigm shift for Korean cinema and the global perception of K-pop idols. Korean films, from Parasite's Oscar sweep to Squid Game's streaming dominance, have redefined global entertainment. A Taehyung Park project could build on this legacy, blending K-pop's emotional resonance with cinema's narrative depth. Taehyung, with his global fanbase and raw talent, could bridge East and West, proving that idols can transcend music to become serious actors. As at K-Cinema Now posted, Taehyung's not just acting, he's rewriting what K-pop stars can achieve. This moment also challenges stereotypes about idols, often dismissed as manufactured stars. Taehyung's authenticity, his self-composed music, his philanthropy, his unfiltered Weverse posts, shatters that narrative. His journey from BTS Magne line to a potential headliner mirrors the evolution of K-pop itself, from niche subculture to global juggernaut. A successful acting career could inspire other idols to pursue diverse paths, enriching the industry with new voices and stories. Taehyung's rise isn't just his own, it's a beacon for every artist daring to dream beyond the stage. Bigot Music, following Taehyung's discharge, urged fans to celebrate safely, a call we echo with fervor. Army's discipline, seen during Jin's discharge in June 2024, ensures that celebrations remain joyful and respectful. Virtual festivities, live streams, #storms, and global watch parties keep the focus on Taehyung's art, avoiding overcrowding or unsafe gatherings. Fan projects like Seoul's Warring screenings or Tokyo's art exhibits inspired by Taehyung's photography honor his journey with creativity and love. Global armies are trending #TaehyungCinema, streaming Sweet Night, Scenery, and Layover to amplify the buzz. For the latest updates, stay glued to Weverse, BTS official social media, and trusted outlets like Soompi and Korea Herald, as this cinematic saga unfolds. The sighting of Taehyung with Park Chan-wook at that quiet piano recital wasn't just a moment. It was the spark of a movement, the opening shot of a new era. As BTS prepares for their full reunion in late June 2025, with Suga's discharge on June 21, Taehyung's cinematic leap promises to redefine his legacy and the group's. Whether he's headlining a Park Chan-wook thriller that storms Cannes, crafting a soulful new solo album, or directing a future film that breaks hearts worldwide, Taehyung's heart burns with an unquenchable passion for art. Picture him striding down Cannes red carpet, cameras flashing like a meteor shower, his humble smile thanking ARMY with that signature boxy grin. Imagine the theater lights dimming, the first frame flickering to life, and there he is, Kim Taehyung standing in a shadowed room, his back to the camera, tension crackling like a storm. He turns, his eyes brimming with unspoken emotion, and the audience gasps transfixed, knowing they're witnessing history. This is Kim Taehyung. Not just an actor, not just a singer, but a force of nature, an artist whose name will be etched in the annals of film history. His journey from Daegu's quiet streets to the global stage, from BTS soulful vocalist to a cinematic titan, is a testament to his talent, resilience, and heart. BTS lovers, let's raise our voices, fuel our dreams, and stay riveted for what's next. Let's stream his music, share his story, and support his vision with the same love he's given us for over a decade. Actor Kim Taehyung isn't coming. He's already here, and the world will never be the same. Are you ready to witness this cinematic revolution? Because the screen is waiting, and Taehyung is ready to claim it.